Now, so yo, welcome to the first edition of the Scorpio Talk with my first guest, Miss Genevita, aka Rasta Ruby. How
Thank you for
are
having me.
you? No, I appreciate
I'm
you.
fine. I'm fine.
I like your hair, man. It looks good up there. I know you said you did your
Thank
hair
you.
recently
Thank you.
last night.
Yes, just did it. Just did it. Try to get myself out the way. Can't be looking all Rasta all the time.
How do you do your own hair? Like, I mean, because I used to do mine, but my shoulders, I can't. My
So
shoulders
you
get
know something. So you know
yeah,
something. So you know a bitch got some shoulder strain, you know what I'm saying? The strong over here.
right,
You know what I'm saying? That shit definitely don't come easy though. I've been doing this shit for 10 years.
right,
So there's a lot of this and a lot of breaks. A
yeah,
lot of this
yeah,
and a lot of breaks.
right.
Like
I can't get mine
a
to
lot of
hold
that
though.
shit.
Mine's always come out.
That's why two stranded.
See, now you talking.
Yeah.
That's foreign. I don't know.
Oh
I don't do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
So
gotta
so
wrap
the
the
the fact
ends.
that I only got the fact that I only got 27 locks. I've never like
Mm,
been able to just get a retwist. Like I've never been able to just retwist my hair. My shit comes immediately unraveled as soon as I twist it.
right.
So that's why like right now, you know what I'm saying? I got two strand twists in my joint.
Hmm.
Sometimes I braid them or whatever, but that's the only way I can get my retwist to stay in just because of how thick my hair is. Like,
Okay. So if anybody, this is actually gonna come out Friday. We're recording this on a Monday, so I'm just letting you know that I was putting
that's
it out on
fine.
Friday. But for the people who will be seeing and that's not familiar with you, you have the OnlyFans Roster Ruby page.
I do.
Uh,
I do.
and what type of content do you put up there so the people who's
So,
interested can go out there and check it out? Check it out.
for the ones that want to know, right now, all that it is just me up there dancing, playing with myself, a whole lot of me. Um, I I am currently in the process of setting together some cosplay stuff because I am a big anime nerd. I like video games and all of that stuff as
Right.
well. So I'm getting into the costumes and all of that. I'm planning on getting that popping and elevating my page. But as
Mhm.
far as personal wise, it's just me. It's not
Okay.
me a big getting, you know what I'm saying, my back blown out or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing
Right.
like it's just
That's
it's
funny.
just me. You know what I'm saying? I I'm obviously not somebody that hides my face or my looks. I use my eyes and my hair and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, for my benefit. I know some people prefer to keep themselves out of it, but with a name, but you know what I'm saying, with a real name like mine and a look that goes all around for it, it just kind of works. So I don't hide it.
Yeah, you're attractive. Pretty. Long locks. Nice teeth. I see you. I see
Thank you,
you.
thank you. I left my grills out. I usually keep
Oh
my
yeah.
teeth in. Yeah, I usually got my gold grills in, but I've been damn cooking and you know what I'm saying, eating little bits here and there as I cook and shit. And it's just a pain in the ass to constantly gotta take your teeth
Man.
out just to taste a little bit of food and shit.
Right.
So
So
I had
where
damn took
you
them
where,
bitches out.
where you from? You from Maryland? You from VA?
so, so I'm from this area. I'm from the DMV area. I was born in Fairfax, raised around the Woodbridge area. I've
Okay.
I've lived in a lot of PG County. My family though is from Brooklyn, from Bed-Stuy.
Hmm.
My people, I'm Italian. They came to this country, you know what I'm saying, off of Ellis Island, and they were in Bed-Stuy for years, for many years. And then PG County was like a set down from Brooklyn back then. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So even though PG was off the hook, that shit still was like a
Yeah,
step
yeah, yeah.
down
I heard
how
about New York
Brooklyn
back in the
was. You know what
day.
I'm saying? So my grandfather came and he went out to PG and shit, and then we kind of like migrated a little bit further down here. But I personally lived in North Carolina for 8.5 years for the past, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, these past 8.5 years. So you got a lot of New York that comes in just from my family. You got the PG and shit that comes out from me being around here.
All
And then
right.
you got a lot of Southern from me
Yeah,
just being down in that South. I was down there. I was really in them damn that country.
that's a bet. That's a bet. You've been all around. You got a little country, a little up north in DMV. Yeah, you just actually caught me after I put mine out. I was like, I don't want to be choking on here, trying to.
They gonna learn me because I tell you what, I sip cognac and I, you know what I'm saying, got a little gas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, so I'm on the whiskey tonight though.
Okay.
Whew. I don't know if I told you about my New Year's Eve that I was
Nah.
on the cognac all night. I was on cognac all night, good. Then I had a buddy of mine come through with this whiskey. That motherfucker trying to tell us the whiskey is good. It's good whiskey. Woo, woo. I'm like, pull that shit up. Let me see something there. I don't know why I did that.
It knocked
Like,
you out.
no cap though. No cap. I have 4 shots of the shit. It was so smooth. Like it was so smooth. I had 4 shots of the shit.
Mm.
Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, I gotta go check on my son real quick. Be right back.
All right.
Motherfuckers came to check on me. I was done.
God.
Done. Curled up in the
All
bed
right.
next to my son, knocked out. Like this motherfucker big spoon in me and shit. Like
All right.
mommy sleeping.
That's cool though. I mean, you have any big plans for 2021?
So really just coming into me, just with me being freshly, you know what I'm saying, out of a divorce and
Oh, so you was
really
married.
being single for the first time in my life.
Mm.
I wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of kid relationships for a long time. And then I went to college, and the first thing I went did when I got in college was got in this relationship, got with this man, got pregnant, got married, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Businesses,
okay.
houses, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, over 18, 17 years old, like early. And now here I am, 26. Like,
Okay.
so that's how I really be making, you know what I'm saying? The person that I am on Facebook is the person that I have missed
Mm-hmm.
out on for years. Just this extra ass individual, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of says whatever. Don't come check about me though, because I'm not gonna outside of OnlyFans. You can't. that ain't me. That used to be me, but that ain't me no more. I took that individual and went and got married with that hoe. That's how
Right.
I be making the little jokes that I be making. Like, it don't matter what kind of person you are. You can be a freak. You can be inside, outside with it. You can be hidden with it. It don't matter. None of that shit is gonna keep no man. None of that shit is gonna keep no woman. Like,
Right.
nobody can be kept if somebody doesn't want to be with you.
Pretty much.
Nobody's gonna be kept. Like, I don't care what you offer, what you bring to the table, what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
When they ready to
none
go.
of that matters. None of that matters. If somebody wants to go and do them, they're fit to go do them.
Right.
Like, that's
They
how I
out.
go.
That's is that what kind of happened in your situation?
So I'm 26, like I said. My son's father, my ex-husband, is 40 years old. 40. You know what I'm saying? Drink to that.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And like I said, I met him when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just, so people say, like, don't mess with guys your age because they don't be on the shit you on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking I got me this grown man, this older man, like, and not only did I have a relationship with him, we was in a marriage with a kid, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? I still got cheated on. I cooked every day. I fucked every day. I'm a woman that works on cars. I do hair.
Yeah,
I
you did tell
cook.
me that.
I
Mechanic.
clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not your average youngin'. I also have 2 degrees. I'm not stupid.
Right.
And I'm beneficial to the business. My degrees bring me beneficial to the business. I'm a major in small business entrepreneurship and business management and a minor in damn psychology and accounting. I
Mm,
ran books. I did, you know what I'm saying? Business wise things, business plans, business moves, everything. I still got
okay.
cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that matters. Like, if that motherfucker wants to go, that motherfucker gonna go. Like, I got my hands put on me for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Had been with a motherfucker for years. Never been hands put on. But when somebody gets everything taken from them, they resort to wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'd have I'd have had a lot happen to me within a marriage. Within not like that be the thing. Like, so people downplay what women have went through because it's been with a lot of different men, right?
Hmm.
But you can really commit yourself to one individual and try like go through the same shit just because it don't be a repetitive thing, or even if it is repetitive, something that you choose to deal with. Either way, you get looked down upon for shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something I
Right.
repetitively dealt with, but I chose one person to deal with this shit from. Like, and I received a certain kind of looking at or backlash or whatever, the same type of way I see bitches get looked at that be in relationship in abusive relationships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When it really ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? Whether you had your hands put on you one or a lot of times, shit happens. Like,
Yeah. It shouldn't
it,
though.
it really depends on where you at as a woman mentally to be able to handle things and move on within that. Like, but being married, and it didn't even happen like over a course of my marriage, right? The shit happened all jam packed within like 1 year. Like, a whole different type of aspect to it.
Right. So I mean, is that another reason why you've been in that type of relationship now? You kind of free. You're like you just want to enjoy yourself. Is that what the OnlyFans or the that came from?
That definitely is a big stemmer from it, right? So I'm super big in like into being the one woman that your man needs, right?
Hmm.
So when I was in this relationship, I was the one that had like a OnlyFans page just for her man.
Mm.
My man works early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? At the time, because of COVID, I was unemployed for a little while. And even before I was unemployed, I didn't do it as frequently, but it was something that I did. I'm
Hmm.
sending him pictures of me playing with myself when he's gone, when I'm thinking about him, you know what I'm saying? When I get out the shower, any of that. That's my man, right? Like,
Right.
so when him and I separated, I had all of this content in my
All
phone.
right.
I'm going through deleting pictures and I'm looking at my shit like, damn, bitch. Like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, all right. And bitches really be out here getting that coin on this shit. And I was just saving that shit for one man for so long. Like,
Right.
and now that I'm out here and that's all men really want from me anyways, why wouldn't I make you pay the fee to look? Like, why not? I mean, that's just where I'm at with it. Like, why not? Because I'm not about to be out here giving it up. As much as I know you want it and you'll pay whatever to get it, like that's not about to happen. So in the
Yeah.
meantime, go ahead and pay you this $9.99 to look. Like, what you mean?
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with
For
that.
my first, so I've only been on it for 3 weeks. My first 2 weeks of content that I made a pretty decent amount of money for me for not doing nothing. Literally
Hmm.
for not doing nothing but posting stuff I already had on my phone. Like, I made a decent amount of money that wasn't complaining about it.
Right.
I've made I made I think a total of like 5 new videos, you know what I'm saying, to post.
Hmm.
But have a total of like 30 something posts. I was making money before I was making money. If you ask me, I was just sitting on the money. And
Right.
this motherfucker was holding me back from the money. Like,
So are you like naturally a sexual person, or it's some people are just like specific to a person, like one person, or like you're just naturally like I wake up and I'm just a horny person. Doesn't mean you don't have control over yourself, but just
oh no, I definitely get what you're saying. So it's kind of like a fine line between two, right?
mhm.
So now with the fact that I've been a married individual, I can like you and I can be super infatuated with you, right? But I never tell you.
That's most women.
But I never tell you. So, but my thing is though, right? The reason why now I am this way is because I wasn't always that way. Like I used to be the one that'll tell you how I'm feeling, like what's up with it, like you know what I'm saying, what's good. But now that I've been this married individual and I know that you can be super attracted to somebody and it not substantially go nowhere.
Hmm.
That I'm not like that. It don't matter how horny I am or whatever. I'm getting paid for it now.
Right.
let me let me wake up feeling that way. You're finna pay to find out just how it is in the morning because that's just where I'm at. Like
Right.
it used to be, but that's why another reason why I got married so early because it used to be a thing like, especially if I find somebody that I'm attracted to, I'm gonna want that person and I'm gonna go do what I need to do to get that person because I am such a strong sexually attracted individual. And on top of me mentally liking what I like, because I'm a sapiosexual, on top of me being just sexual, like I read way too many books for you to just talk ignorant to me, and then that mean I want you. Like you really have to
Hmm.
capture me all the way. So if I lock on to you, I'm going to lock on to you. And with my ex husband, that shit was very strong. That's why I immediately got married. Like there wasn't no point to it, but because I know how much of a sexual being that I am and how I get with it, and with me being a sapiosexual, that I have to separate the two.
Hmm.
Like, so to answer your question, I'm extremely both. Like, I I'm extremely both. I'm extremely a sexual individual from the minute I wake up. But when I wake up, I have somebody on my mind, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? I have somebody up here that I'm rubbing one out to. Like, that little blue Smurfy is getting put to work for. Like,
Right. Right. Okay. Uh, so people always want to ask, like, what's your? They'll probably want to know what's your sign. So, what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces, and it's crazy that people want to know that, right?
People always want
I
to know
came
that
from
because they want to compare something, or feel like they have an insight or insight to you or something.
this is what's crazy to me though, right? So I come from back in the day from when you used to be on the phone with motherfuckers all day long, right? Vacuuming the ceiling and shit on the phone with a motherfucker.
All right.
A bitch used to ask somebody, what's your sign? Motherfuckers didn't even know what zodiacs were back in the day.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
now
now it's the
all of
first
a sudden,
thing they.
this is the funniest thing. So I'm freshly single, right? I'm 3 months freshly single. So all of a sudden I'm finding like, why is this such a prevalent question? It's really
Right.
been like, because all of these pre-assumptions that people think about what they know about my
Right.
sign, they
Right.
be like, bro, you that don't make no sense. Like, I'm like, because you're going off of what somebody else pre-assumed was going
Exactly.
on with me, and you thought you could apply that to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a Scorpio, so everybody swear they know mm, who I am or what. I'll be like, I guess, but okay. Pisces, isn't that like a water sign? What is that? What's a
yeah, it's two
Pisces?
fish. It's John
Oh
like a
yeah, yeah,
Gemini
yeah,
joint with
yeah,
some fishes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. So you're like March
On
or
February 23rd.
okay. Ah,
We coming
cool.
up. We coming up.
Right, right. That's next month. My daughter's actually 17 for this month, so Yeah, y'all coming. Y'all coming out. Anything planned for your birthday?
No, this is
Valentine's.
my first birthday single. So no, I'm down. And it's COVID. You feel
Well,
me?
you need to tell whoever with that blue Smurf that you rubbing out want to hit you up for Valentine's Day or something. You need to let them know
I don't
during
believe
the
in pagan holidays. So
Yeah, you're right though. Right?
what do we celebrate on Valentine's Day? Really? Because
No,
what's
you're right.
let me ask you, what's Valentine's Day, my good sir? What happened on February
It's a
14th back in the day?
massacre. I know
Okay, so
something.
why is the color red for real though? Because of what?
It's for the blood. I mean, I
For the
understand.
blood. For
That's
the
with a lot of
blood.
stuff. Like Christmas, bull crap, Thanksgiving, they murdered and raped the women, and yet they talk about
Pagan
Thanksgiving.
holidays, these white
Right,
people crazy ass holidays. And then these bitches get leeched onto this shit and they say, gimme, 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 gimme. Shut
right,
your ass the fuck up, bitch. Ask for something today on a random Monday. Let me know
right,
how you feel about that energy, motherfucker. Fuck a February 14th, December 25th. Bitch,
right.
what about January 4th? What happened on that day? Like, when did that go
I
down?
understand.
Like,
I feel that. I feel that.
I get that shit to
It
my
makes sense.
child because my child is in public school, right? So he'd be around all these other kids that believe in these certain kind of things and shit. But in my household, oh, my son gets told, Mommy Santa.
Right.
All these days mommy goes to work and leave you and I, you know what I'm saying, you want to go with me, that's Santa, that's getting you what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't
you. I hate.
believe in no I don't believe in no pagan ass Valentine's Day to where what you supposed to buy me some chocolate. Bitch, I get high. I smoke a lot.
Oh, and I
Give
see
me
you
chocolate
still smoke.
tonight.
What's that? What is that?
Palmer, baby. Palmers.
Come
Straight
on.
Palmer.
You
Them
gotta come.
Dutchess.
You gotta get over here to the paper. You gotta switch it up.
I went to Papers for 3 days. Three.
Couldn't do
I thought I was cute. I made a little post like, look at me, I done switched up.
it. Yeah.
Wasn't for me. I needed that palm. So I don't smoke no tobacco in my life. I ain't never smoked no tobacco in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I won't lie that I guess my body or whatever likes and is accommodated to this little bit of tobacco right here. Like, I like it. I like what I like. I don't
No,
like
there's
a
nothing wrong
lot,
with it.
but
A
I
little
like it.
something. All right.
I'm bougie about certain shit. My liquor and my weed just happen to be them certain shits.
All right. Well, craziest place you've ever. Well, you've been with your husband the whole time. He's been your like one person that you've been with.
So we had a year of separation, which was like
Okay.
2 years ago, to where when he cheated on me and he uh he tried to take my life. But in the same breath that I say he tried to take my life, I did take him back. I always say that. You got a lot of women that say like a man put his hands on me or whatever, woo, woo, but they always leave out that they took that sorry motherfucker back. And I won't, you know what I'm saying? We had a very, very crazy experience the year where he cheated on me and then tried to take my life. All within the same instance. Like,
All right.
and I took him back, but that caused me to leave. I did also still leave. Like I took him back a year later, like and like what was understood didn't need to kind of be explained that Genevieve needed a year. You know what I'm saying? I needed some time. So
Y'all go through
from
too much.
18 to 23, 24, him and I were together. No, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I had a year of getting my get back, whatever. That's what he called this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then now here I am again.
So, what's the craziest place y'all ever?
The
Craziest
craziest place
place.
I ever had sex at was in a 7-Eleven parking lot on the back of my trunk.
Oh, like just on the trunk, on in the
Like
parking lot.
so, and that's what's crazy. Like so, that's how you know I was really out here on some ignorant shit. When I left him, I found one, like I said, I get attached to people. I found one person that I was extremely attracted to, and he had the dick the way I liked it. And it became very, very toxic. It became very toxic very quickly. And I didn't care because I was on some get back shit.
Right.
So I was doing some wild shit at that time. And yeah, like we went to the 7-Eleven to get some roll ups, and one thing led to another. And before we made it back in the car, we was on the back of the trunk.
I had seen a clip of what's her name? This older Spanish woman, but she's a porn star. She should be somebody's grandma, to be honest. What is her name? Well, she's got a big butt. What's her name, yo? I can't remember. But they were, I guess this is during the pandemic. Her and the dude are in the middle of Times Square. In the middle of Times Square, getting it in. Like, there's nobody in the streets. They're just in the middle of the in the middle of the cross, getting it in.
Hey,
I was like, yo,
if there's
I
no
wish I
bo
was
and
y'all.
what's really, really crazy is so like that's one thing. So before I got this OnlyFans, right, I was super confident with my sexuality already. But then after getting this OnlyFans and seeing, I'm gonna sub this in right in between that same sentence. I never was a porn watcher, right? So I never really like understood what men talked about when they said like meat curtains and like pussy hallways and shit. I didn't know. I never was familiar. It was a joke. I used
What
to see
is a
pictures and
meat
shit.
curtain?
A meat curtain when your pussy hit lips drag. Yeah, meat
Oh,
curtains like, and I
yeah.
only even know what that is because so since I'm in the top 15% of content creators on OnlyFans right now. That, and I like I said, I only been on there 3 weeks. But every time I go check my statements, it tells you what percent of content creators you're in. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if because I'm in like higher content rating or whatever, different women can see that, but different women have been giving me free subscriptions to their profiles. And I
Hmm.
take it as free game. I'm 100% appreciative of it. I love it, whatever. Woo, right. There are some women, though, that make me feel 100% confident about my vagina because I'm like, you show that? You show that. This, this is gold. This is gold. You show that. Like, hold up. Wait, that's when I learned what meat curtains were. That's when I learned.
You be
That's when I
talking.
learned what hallways and shit. Shorty put 4 fingers up her joint, like, whoop. I said, oh, that's what it was. But just like, oh, I said, oh my God. I didn't know. I had no idea. So, like, on top of me already being confident and comfortable with myself, I seen shit like that and was like, oh, a bitch is bad, bad from head to toe. Like, I'd have had a baby and shit, you know what I'm saying? I had a little few insecurities about myself. Like, I seen some shit like that and was like, we all right. We all right over here. Like,
So how tall are you?
I'm only 5'4".
Oh, okay.
A lot of people think that I'm tall. I don't know how I take my pictures or whatever, but a lot of people think that I'm tall. I'm not.
I figured you to be shorter. I was
I'm
expecting you
little.
to say something like that.
I'm
Like,
little.
that's a bet.
I'm little.
You out. You out. Any favorite positions or you like it all?
So you know what's crazy? You know my favorite position is that nobody does no more. Hasn't happened to me in years, right? And I know I'm big. I know I'm not big, big, but I'm 200 pounds. The picking up. When did we stop picking
What?
bitches up?
Oh, pause. That's the move. I know what you're talking about. And 200 pounds that gets moved around here. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if people are intimidated to try it, but hey,
I think
get
it's
that
motherfuckers'
up.
knees don't be there or
What?
something. I
Hey, she
don't know.
said to pick up.
Because this
Yeah.
is that. That's why I be trying to look. This is that lift with your knees. That is that deceivingly dense. You'll be like, this bitch right here is deceivingly dense. Like,
I wasn't
hold up.
expecting you to say that one. That's cool.
But that right there, I love that shit. That shit right. So I'm very mental. Like I said, I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm mental with everything that I do,
You like
especially
the eye
fucking
contact?
eye contact, talk to me, tell me what's going on, tell me what you want me to do in the middle of it, pick me up, the whole nine. I want all of that. I want all of my senses, everything I got going on to be a part of it
Some
because
people can't take the eyes.
you're gonna
I
feel it.
that's one of my jokes. It's not on purpose. It's just something I do. I look at you. I be looking because I be looking square in your face. And some people just be like, don't look at me. I'd be like,
I'm
no.
100% confident in this right here. Especially these two motherfuckers. These two motherfuckers that snatch your soul alone.
Hey, you a
Like,
trip. You a trip.
like
That's
straight
enough.
up. So the best thing about my eyes is you don't excuse me, not you. I don't ever know what color they are. I don't never know what
Oh,
color
so
they
you
are.
got eyes that change colors.
Them motherfuckers, they start out at the beginning of the day hazel. And then depending on my happiness, my anger, my sad, the temperature, whatever, my shit go crazy. Green, yellow, brown, out of her gray, out of her hints of orange, like all kind of wild shit. But I never know, motherfucker. What color your eyes? I don't know, motherfucker. You looking at them, not me. Like, so with me being so confident in that, I'ma look at you. I'ma look at you dead in your shit because you gotta believe. If I done got to the point where I'm fucking you, oh, you better know I'm looking you dead at everything you got going on. You better have enough dick for me to look at it when it go in and out, cause I'ma want to see that too.
Okay, so for you, size is a thing because it doesn't matter. Most people see people try to fake. No, I don't. And
Nope, I'm not a
yeah,
fake. I don't fake about nothing I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake like people say looks don't matter or none of that shit. I don't fake about none of that. I need to first and foremost be physically attracted to you. If I'm not
right,
physically attracted to you, I'm not gonna find out what your mental got going on. I don't care
right.
about it.
I always
Like
feel like
you
that.
didn't even entice me enough to get me to look at you.
Like it needs to be at least some type of I always say that you need to at least be attracted. They don't have to be the most beautiful person in the world, but you have to have be attracted to them in some sense. Like
I definitely agree with that. I'm definitely 100% with you on that because if that's not the case, my bad. I'm gonna go to the room for a second. If that's not the case, I'm not about to figure out what else you got going on with your day. I don't care about none of that. I don't like. I really don't because I know that further past whatever good conversation you got, I'm not gonna want you in my face. Like as bad as that may seem or whatever may have you, it's the truth. So first and foremost, I'm a big person on physical attraction and what brings you to a person, like rather than just being able to be okay with whatever. Like, God, this damn. Oh, sorry, my phone was about that, so I had to come in the house.
you know, you must use your phone 24/7. Your phone's about to die
So
2 hours ago.
when when you make a good amount of money off of your phone, this is why I learned that people have two phones, right? That I'm
Right,
learning the game. I've never been somebody that was constantly on their phone, right? But now all of a sudden I have a lot of business that happens on my phone. So I just had somebody try to call me a broke bitch because I be on my phone so much. And I'm like, if you know anything about somebody that's in the world today that makes money, they be on their phone because everybody, especially right now with COVID, is on their phone. So
right.
I definitely be interactive with people, and that's another thing with this OnlyFans shit. With me being a woman that shows my face and uses my real name, people feel like they can almost like reach out and touch me. You know what I'm saying? So that in this whole own sense kind of like gives off a different aura. People want that connection. They want to be able to feel like they can talk to you, even if it's just me ignoring your message. They
Right.
want to feel like they're being ignored. Like
I mean, people are weird. Like there's I've seen the whole cuckold thing where the guy sits and watches like his wife get smashed down by another man, or the whole man letting the woman eat his butt thing. I just don't get that. The whole spit in your mouth thing. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, did, are you act? Do you like? You acting like you like this? No, disgusting. Because I'm not a. I can't. That makes me want to throw up.
you need to turn that down. I'm on the phone, please. Thank you. No, I definitely don't want nobody's nothing the fuck else in my mouth. Look, I'm already sucking dick, all that extras in my mouth. I didn't even been to the point where I done got sweat in my mouth, right?
Mm,
So that's like borderline for me. You feel me? Because I'm
that
kind of
blows
like,
me.
it's sweat. That's really
Right.
nasty. But do I stop everything because it was one little drop? But am I about to let you like in my mouth? No, hold
uh,
on. Nah.
no.
That
Mm-mm.
I really think you like different shit if you like that. And I don't like to like gay bash or nothing. But if you're a man and you like spitting in your mouth, I think you like other things and you just not ready to tell me yet. And you just want me to spit in your mouth. Same thing
That's
with the booty
nasty.
eating thing. There ain't no way that you want me to eat your butt and you don't want no man to
Ah,
eat your butt.
that's
Like,
nasty.
there's no way. There's no way. You're not going to tell me that. Because if you want to convince me of that, I really think you also want to convince me that you're not gay, but you want to try gay things. So I'm not against it, but just keep it all the way player. Keep it playing with
Hope.
me. Just let me know.
I don't
Like,
know if you. I just got to shout out real quick. I just seen some. My man Chris DMV Raps is in the comments. I didn't know. I thought I was recording this for us, and then put out later. Apparently, the Joe is live. Uh, so I see Chris because I keep seeing comments pop up. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out DMV Raps. We're gonna be doing a. We also gonna be doing a podcast, but yeah, man, it's just I told you people want to see. Like I can't see where else is showing, but I'm sure like people see them locks. You got 27. I have like I thought I had 30, but I think I have like 40. So I was thinking if I should double them again, but somebody was like, nah. But I kind of want to.
I had, so I when I started, I had 30. And there was just like a couple of them. They weren't thin, but you could tell like the ones in my back were way thicker than like a couple of them I had in the front. And I doubled up three of them. And that's why I have an odd number. I have 27 because I definitely did start off with 30 though. Like,
All right,
and
we have a I
that
have
was,
a we
but
have
I
a
doubled
question
them a
for you.
long time ago. I doubled them almost 10 years ago. So you can't even tell they're doubled now.
So Big Smoke has a question for you. He says, I think it's a question for you. It's I'm gonna be real. I don't like getting head. I don't know why, but it never turned me on. My friends always say that's weird. Is it? Is it weird? No, I don't. I wouldn't say it's weird. Unless I
Everybody
was
likes
like,
what they like.
right now, uh, I would say Big Smoke, you need to go and you need to catch the right one, brother. They get twisted on that thing, boy. You be like, Lord. So you go
Throw
check that back out.
baby.
Go ahead and check that back
There's
out, bro.
the all I'm gonna say is there's a reason why they're making songs about it. Mm.
Brother.
Like, they wasn't just making songs about the pussy for so long for no reason. Like, them motherfuckers got them.
Yeah, so I just want him to know it's not
But baby,
weird.
nobody is knocking you. No,
Yeah,
like
it's not weird. But just go
it's
ahead and
def You just like maybe you had somebody use their teeth or something. I don't know. I'm
That
sorry, but
happened when I was young. That's what turned me off from when I was young. I had the scrape down. I was like, whoa. And for a long time, I ain't want none. And then like females
hey,
will start
I
like they'll
believe that.
they'll ask you like, so do you like head? And you be like, no. They be like, what? And I'm like, no, I had a bad experience. They're like, oh well, I'm going to put you right. And then you be like, you put me right. I'm gonna
You know
need that
what I'm
again.
saying? I needs that one, another
I
one,
need that twice. Can I
another
get that
one.
again? I think I got another one in here to shoot off.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, show me again. I think I didn't get it the first time. Like,
Well, outside of being picked up and body slammed back down onto the mat, what else do you like? Are you a foreplay person? Do you like
so
the
definitely, I'm somebody that's personally really big into foreplay and into I'm gonna be in your mouth. That's why I said it has to be. I have to be attracted to you because I'm gonna be in your mouth. Like I'm big into kissing. I'm big into like looking you in your face while you're talking the whole
right?
nine. Like that's why I said it's like you were like I'll be looking you dead in the eyes. Like that's a thing. Like the whole time I'm like.
All right, all right. You be
I'm
like,
like, did I
yo,
have some on my face? Like,
all right.
your face. You have face on face.
If you can get me to break my eye contact, it must be something going on because I'm like, I don't know. It's a connection. It's like a intense. It makes the sexual encounter more intense. Like I'm looking you dead in your. I'm just we here. I'm like in your soul with it. Like now where you going? You can't move. You're here. I'm taking this. It's mine. It's like I
It's
don't know.
mine. A little piece of this is mine.
This is mine for right now. Uh, I think it's funny, with just the change in sex over the years. It was like I think that the reason why people do all the different extremes is because I think they lack in mechanical parts, and so you have to do more to try to get the same, you know.
I don't even think half the time it's mechanical. I think it's
Not
conversation.
mechanical. I mean, I'm just talking about like, oh, okay, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Like a lot of people don't even have substance to themselves to even be able to like intrigue somebody past look what I got.
all right,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all a motherfucker be having to offer somebody is like, look what I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd have had these reviews off of my head, off of my dick, you know what I'm saying? Whatever may have you. And that's what they be ready to show a motherfucker because they're not well rounded enough to even hold a conversation to be substantial in anything else.
all
Like
right.
that's why I be big on trying to go to dates. Like, are you competitive? Can I beat you in things? Like, what are you
No,
really good at? Like, because I'm super
no,
competitive and
you can't
I
beat
like to
me.
do stuff.
You can't beat me in basketball, football, video games, eating, cooking. Uh, what else? What else you do? Retwisted locks, two strands,
Do you see these two
rolling
strands that you
J's,
trying to say? Hold on.
rolling, rolling J's.
Do you say? I don't.
You'll lose all
You.
those competitions. I don't lose. I'm a very competitive. You lose those. What else we gotta do? First one to read a book, same book.
No,
Beat you to the end.
no.
Race to the end of the street. Brushing your teeth. Who can
I'm
finish
beating
first?
you at all. No, no, I'm not rushing in that one. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm not rushing for no showers or no brushing no teeth. I keep the
Yeah, see now women, yeah, y'all can't rush no showers. I got to make sure y'all can't miss no
a
spots.
lot of crevices.
All right, all right.
You gotta make sure you hit all them crevices.
Well, I mean, it's been a different, bad 2020. So let's try to think of something. What was a good experience from 2020 for you?
I'm not gonna lie, 2020 was not bad to me.
Okay.
2020 was not bad to me. So I was in a bullshit job. I was a cook at Applebee's. I've been a cook for a very long time, and I was I was almost a manager at the Applebee's down here. And then, like I said, I was separated from my ex. When him and I got done getting separated and we got back together, that's when I went from being where I was so built up here and then went right back to downgrading myself to go be with him. Like, I bought a house, I transferred jobs, everything. And just being in the slow country down there in North Carolina is just different than being here.
Yeah, I'm hip.
And I literally lost, like, you know what I'm saying? I went from here to here, like, bad. And when COVID hit, they didn't need cooks.
Hmm.
So all the shit that people were talking about, people that were getting unemployment or whatever, I was one of those people that was getting unemployment, but I was also one of those people that was building and growing and making businesses and doing other things with my money that I was getting from unemployment. You feel me? And
Right.
in that time, I opened two LLCs, like bought cars, got dogs, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of things with
She
that
said,
money.
"God dogs."
Yeah, so we breed dogs. Like we used to breed
Oh, okay,
dogs. So you know what I'm
that's
saying?
money.
Like, yeah, like we got good dogs off of goddamn that money. Like we were able to save up and invest in a $3,000 dog out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas before, like, bruh, $3,000 dog. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a difference in it. You feel me? So the shit that people were like downplaying or whatever, like we were really eating off that shit, and
Hmm.
we were also challenging ourselves because we were in a house, our relationship. So where if 2020 and COVID didn't happen, I'd have been able to maybe not notice things as fast because he's working, I'm working, we're in and out. You know what I'm saying? We were faced to find things out head on, and got me out of a situation that God only knows how long I'd have been in it for.
Right.
Like, got me out of that dead end job and on to finding a shop and really getting this paper how I get, you know what I'm saying, how I really do fucking with these cars. And really people understanding like a beautiful woman can work on cars and I can know more about cars than you
Can I
and
interrupt you
still
really
do my
quickly?
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think they know, but if y'all don't know, she's a mechanic.
oh yeah,
she
full-time
she
mechanic. Like,
turns wrenches. You know, I me and her talk offline. I pretty much talk to her every day. Um, just cool people, and she told me her story. Her father taught her everything. You know, taught her the mechanics and everything. So she got the looks. She got the appeal. She'll play video games. She watch anime, and she'll fix your car. Can't beat that. Wherever that 14-year-old, 16-year-old dude, whoever, how much older he was, he's tripping. Okay, so
13 years
yeah,
older.
yeah, he's loafing. You can't find those every day. Your girl could jack your car up for you real quick, and, and
But so this is where I learned, right? So you have some of the most confident men in the world that are still intimidated and um kind of like in competition with their women, right?
yeah, it's a lot of people like that for sure.
My my son's father was supposed to be one of like, he not supposed to be. I don't want to I don't never talk bad about my son's father. I slept with the man, you know what I'm saying? I had a kid by him. I don't never want to come across that way. But he's supposed to be somebody that's very, very well respected and very high in the streets, especially with him being older and shit in the area we was at. But it
All
was
right.
like when it came to me and my presence that I brought, It was intimidating to him. It was threatening. Like, if you don't understand and know that your woman is the strongest player on your team and how to elevate that and invest in that and envelop and engulf in what that brings, then you miss that bag. And I learned that by being with a man that didn't and understanding the bag that we missed just because he
Well, he
wasn't
just
in
wasn't
the
focused
corner,
on the right
like
stuff. He wasn't focused on the right things, you know. So had he had all of his attention where it should have been, he would have he wouldn't have missed it. But because he probably had a foot out and a eyeball there and a hand over there, he was
no
missing
bullshit.
everything that was in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So what's a turn off attraction for a man for you? One of the two, whichever one you want to go with. What can get on
So
your nerves? Like, ugh.
so before you can ever get anywhere with me, right? Everything has to start with talking.
Mhm.
If I can genuinely tell that at some degree you you just don't have an education or you choose not to use the education that you have, I'm done.
Right. Okay.
If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole grammar thing for me, how people talk. Like I understand people texting ebonics and all that shit, but you can still tell when somebody can string words together
Hmm.
and talk with intelligence,
Hmm.
or they just really sound fucking stupid.
I
You
try.
can tell.
I was because of the texting, you forget how to like because you shorten your words, you kind of forget how to spell stuff. So I started, I think maybe like last year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just write the whole words out. Like all my messages are is all the it's like the complete. It's not
I
like
feel you.
it's
I
not
look.
short. I write the whole joint out because I need to keep that. You know what I'm saying? That
The repetitiveness. It's better
right,
to be like that than not because a lot of people don't know that boundary. So the same people that don't know that boundary will be the people that laugh at people that have two different voices. You know what I'm saying? Like a Harvard voice and
appreciate you, bro.
uh,
Appreciate you.
a regular voice. Like how I'm not supposed to have a professional voice and a voice that I use with everybody else. That's why you don't know the difference between texting with somebody normally and then being able to have an educated conversation with somebody
Right,
or actually knowing what you're talking about. Like
right,
all the
right.
time you just sound ignorant. And I think that's another thing that went wrong with our generation. People started using ignorant in a wrong term and not putting enough emphasis on words. Words have meaning, they have diction.
Mhm.
And the minute that you think words are, oh, words don't mean that the sticks and stones break my bones, but one head ass, shut the fuck up. Words have meaning, everything that they do. Like, motherfuckers be ready to kill your ass over words, bro, because words mean shit
He
to
said
you.
head ass.
Like, ass, like, I hate when people act like that. And the minute that you act like shit is sweet, it's done. Like it's never just about the actions or that. It's all about how you speak, how you carry yourself, the energy that you have with it. Like you have to pay attention to how you speak, and people forget that shit nowadays and be wondering why it go from words to killing, because what you're saying out of your mouth matters. And ignorance that you carry of not knowing. Ignorant means not knowing. Your ignorance of not knowing the words that come out of your mouth, how they affect other people, or the not giving a fuck of how they affect other people is what's getting you killed, getting all your men in a jeopardizing situation. Because everything affects everybody. The same way what other people do to you affects you is 360.
Yeah, that's some real shit. I mean, what can you do, man? This is the era of everybody has a voice because of social media, or they feel like they have a voice, or have the right to give their opinion on everything that happens, even though they're just a regular Joe Schmo and Bo, just like me, you, and that guy across the street. But it's just it's the time period. It's like the tear down period. You don't see a lot of people trying to build up. That's why I kind of created this to even like give people a platform to come and speak. Uh, if it's whether it's your personal views, whether it's your business, whether I don't care what business you do, I'm gonna promote it. You want to do OnlyFans, let's promote it. Fuck it. Even if certain people may feel a certain way about it. At first, I was against it only because I have daughters, and I was just thinking like, how would I feel if they was doing it? But then I was like, you know what? Hey, make your money. Like it is what it is. Hold no.
You hit the nail on the head, right? So I'm a daddy's girl. This is the funniest shit. I want to give a shout out to this whiskey that I've been drinking though.
Yeah, what's the is it what Jack or is it
No, 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 no. So wait, wait. You see this camera that got me a little fucked up. This shit is like the
yeah, because it's
reverse.
cut in half. Oh yeah, look okay.
So look, it's some new shit. It's not even on the whiskey aisle. It's
Drumshanbo.
on it's on the new shit aisle. That's the aisle that it's on, the new shit aisle.
Irish whiskey.
Triple distilled.
See,
The bitch is smooth. It's smooth. That's
it
all I
looks
can say.
smooth to be honest. Just the color of it.
Ah, it's smooth.
You got
It's
the perfect gloss on the eyeballs right now.
oh.
the the perfect gloss,
But
man.
back to the topic. I was a daddy's girl, right? My whole life. My whole life, I ain't been nothing but a daddy's girl. My father would condone nothing but conceding. We don't concede. We don't give in. We don't fucking lose. You feel me? So if what we got riding on means you take some pictures of showing some shit you ain't even about to get nobody, oh bitch, go get that coin. What are you talking about? Because are we about to be sitting in here hoping and dreaming about what could have been and what should have been and code? No, not today, not
but
tomorrow, not
and
while
then
nobody over here knows how to hustle and make a dollar over this motherfucker.
you see any men on there? You see any
Because
guys on the only the guys on the OnlyFans on there?
oh, I've had a guy give me a free trial to his shit too. Same way I told you the women do.
So they be beating the cheeks up on their way. Jack, like what they do?
No, look, that motherfucker be in the bathroom slapping cans around with the joint on the bathroom
Hold up,
sink.
hold up,
It's
hold up, hold up. Slapping cans with his joint off the sink. And people are paying to see him slap.
tipping and all that. I ain't lying. I'm trying to tell you. This is somebody that I know, right? Like
Hey
this is actually
Mo,
somebody
what?
that I know.
I'm about to line up these books and knock all these joints down. What did I talk about? What? Hey
I'm
yo,
dead ass. Like, no bullshit though.
that's
I
funny.
was like, yo, I was like, so what's the like slapping stuff around for? He was like, so as a man, apparently women like to see that extra shit.
All right, how
Okay.
about I get like four girls and do duck, duck, goose and just tap them, duck, 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 and then the goose, and then we just be running the circle.
I'm
That's an
paying to see that.
idea. I think I did use that. I just use that one.
I think I'm paying to see that one. Me?
That would be
I think
funny.
I'm paying to see that one.
Oh,
And I'm dropping dick on a bitch. Duh.
that would be a good one. That would be a good one. So you say he said the girls like to see extremely ridiculous
Like
things.
just yeah, he was just saying like so apparently the women base for the crowd is majority kind of out there, I guess, so to speak, that they like the extra. So when I think extra, I'm thinking like maybe just like over the camera with the joint, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I was never like a big porn person, so I don't know. Like this motherfucker was literally in the bathroom, like
That's
I
crazy.
was like, it wasn't even all the way hard. It was like I was like, bruh, like it wasn't soft, but it went hard. I was like, I really didn't know how to feel. I didn't know how to feel. I couldn't believe that people were paying for this and they were tipping. This is how I knew I wasn't getting all of the bag. And I had to step my game up. Cause I was like, hold up, like this this is what people are spending the bag on?
That's
This?
crazy.
I felt like I was doing a lot. I felt like I was doing too much.
Just do like some karate naked or something. Be doing spin kicks and
I'm about to just do all feet. Look, every time I get my feet done, I just better be like, feet. There you go.
you got you got foot fetish people out there, so
Oh, I already
uh,
know. So I just had somebody tell me that. They were like, you're missing a whole bag with the foot fetish thing. Like, I sent them a picture after I got my toes done. I was like, okay, well, send me the blueprint. Please, sir. I need it. Help. Help
it's
me.
so easy. It has become more than easy for you women to make money nowadays. It's just like, well,
Hey, and as easy as it is, I still want somebody to teach me. This is how crazy. This is how. So people call it money hungry, whatever. Like I just adore knowledge. I never
me,
think that I
we
know
talk
it
all the
all.
time.
Like
You know,
I
I be
want
sending you
to,
the tidbits.
and you already know.
All right. I always try to give you a little boop boop boop
I want it. I want it. I want all of it. Like I be soaking all of that up. In the
because
same sense, I still got kicked off of POF. I don't know
I
how a
don't even
bitch did
know
that.
easy because that's a dating site, and you know, as soon as somebody see, it takes one good guy to be like, oh no, or a girl to see it. So no,
They were not playing. It took one day.
can't believe you went on POF.
Somebody told me that was the one to use. I
No,
did. They told me POF, Twitter, my Snap,
Snap, Twitter,
and then that's when you told me
Instagram,
the little X site joint. You know what I'm saying? That was the four that I heard, right?
right?
So the only one that I haven't done is like the little X vids website, but I did the other three. I did the
Mhm.
Twitter, the Snap, and the POF, and I got my Twitter and my Snap up, but they kicked me off of POF in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah, it sure will. Like,
You can't find me on that motherfucker.
nah, nah. Well, I mean, so how you feel about dating? You done with it for a while, or
Yeah, for at least a little while. You know what I'm saying? So this again, it comes with the whole like conversation thing. You know what I'm saying? If I
Mhm.
can't have a regular conversation with you without thinking that immediately it's going to lead to us fucking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm not about to ever fuck you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't have a 5 minute conversation with me without being like, so yeah, we about to go. Boy, no, head ass, go sit your ass down somewhere. Like, fuck you talking about? No, it's not happening. Bye.
you have a type?
I do. I do.
Okay. Are you
And it's
willing to
kind of
share?
like, yeah. So it's kind of like one of those like
Drake.
cliche things where they're like, she wants a godly hood motherfucker that prays and shoots the crib up, like, cause it kind of is. It kind of is like that. Like I wanna somebody that may not be active in the streets right now, but has been in the streets that knows You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going? Because
Yeah,
I
you're
have
not
been.
green. Yeah,
You
right,
know what
right.
I'm saying? So I need that, but I also need you to. I also need you to not still be on that ignorant shit right now. I need you to know that what's going on is not what we still need to be doing at approaching 30 years old. Like a lot of people I talk to already are 30. Like I said, I'm about to be 27 here a couple weeks. Like I'm closer to 30 than not. That's not the type shit I'm on. Like if we can't agree on that, then there's definitely nothing. But I also like men a little bit taller than, you know what I'm saying, right here than me. I don't like to be eye to eye with you. I just don't.
I
Because when
mean,
I
you're
get
five
mad
four.
and I get feisty, I'ma try you. Like I know this. Like I'm growing. I read, but I'm telling you, like if you're somebody when we get feisty, you like to be right there and you're here with me. Let me
You would, bro.
but so as bad as it may seem, I also don't like. I'm not very prone to light skinned men.
I was sure you were a Drake lover, like a light skinned guy. That's what I mean, not actually Drake. Before you start geeking off of him or something. Did I say the wrong name? We getting excited?
None
'Cause-
of them.
no.
None of the above. None of the above. None of the above. Not my cup of tea. So I've only had one light skinned guy ever. Right. This was like in the intermission of my ex husband and I. He followed me all the way to North Carolina when I went to go see my ex one time. Took pictures outside of my ex's house, like, you tried to hide from me. I'm here. What's up?
What? Hey, yo, chill out.
Then, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. The best is yet to come. Then he crashed his car and cried to me.
What you do to that man? What you do over there, Maleficent? Over there rubbing your hair and stuff.
I'm just letting you know. Everything that they said about light skinned men for me in one man was enough. I found it out. They ain't lying.
and
They ain't lying. Took me one. Took me one. I didn't need any more. So I had only ever really dated dark skinned men in my life because for real, they I don't know what it is about dark skinned men liking white women, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know I don't really identify as white. That's why I said or whatever, like, but
I didn't
dark
identify.
skinned men.
I've never identified you as white.
But that's why I
I,
said if you don't know me, we're
because
live right now. So
your
there are
name
people
isn't a
that.
white name. I
But
know
people
you're
don't
something.
go by that. You should know the ignorance that people deal with. They don't go by that. If you look at my full name screams Genevita Basile.
Yeah,
What about Genevita Basile says white?
I would have thought maybe a Spanish, there's some type of background of that, or but you said you're
Either way,
Italian.
you would think anything. People immediately, it doesn't matter because of my fair skin, my lighter tone. Immediately, I'm white. It doesn't matter. I'm white. Immediately. That's what I hear all the time. I'm white. I'm a Trump supporter who, like, because I'm white, because of what I look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm immediately, I had a white couple tell me I was culturally appropriating. A white couple tell me that I was culturally appropriating because of my hair in a 7-Eleven. Just to kind of give you a glimpse of like how people don't even know how to gauge knowledge and what real life is based on perception.
Right.
That's why like I said, people that don't know me, all these people in the live, whatever, like anybody that knows me, I'm not white.
The
But
one
you're in the live and you see this, you would think like, fuck is this white girl talking about? Sound like all these other white bitches, goddamn. Catch me outside, head ass. No, that's not me. Like, it just, I don't know, it's a different thing. Like, it definitely is not the average.
Well, I met one Italian. I was in Middletown, New York. I'll never forget because that's how much of an impression she left on me. We were staying in the hotel. Uh, if Ace Lassane gets the chance to watch this is when we was working with Early, bruh. That's what we was doing. We was doing the sales. We went up to New York and we were staying at this hotel. She was the desk attendant, and I had walked. I don't know what it is about redheads. I don't know. When I see it, it I just lock in. So like I walk, I see her. Hey, how you doing? But I walk by, we go in the room, and I'm like, I gotta go back out there. Like, I gotta go back out there. So I try to find a reason to go out there, and I walk. I walked out there, and then I just stopped and bent down and tied my shoe, like near, like instead of walking out the door, going back out, I just kind of like stopped and just started tying my shoe, and I just started talking to her, and we exchanged numbers or whatever. And I know she was about to drive home. At one point, she was saying she was getting ready to leave. And like, I walked her out to her car. Gave her, it was cold, man. It was cold as hell out in New York. Gave her a long hug and left, right? So I told her, text me when she get home. And I maybe like, it was the same night that the hours went forward. So from 2 to 4. So we had to get up at 5. And I went to sleep. At 2, I saw the clock switch. Boom, 4. I'm like, oh shit. So I go to sleep. My man tapped me like, hey Art, that girl, she in the hallway. It looked like she looking for you. But I thought he was playing. I'm like, man, get off of me, bro. I'm trying to go to sleep. We gotta get up. And I woke up. When it was time to get up, I sat up like, I said, what you say? I said, hey, what you say? He was like, bruh, the girl was in the hallway. I was like, wow, I was so blown. I talked to her maybe twice after that, but never got to see her again. I was devastated. Oh, she was so bad. Little red-haired Italian joke. Little bad red-haired Italian boy. Mm, mm,
Fuck that
mm.
bag up.
Should have woke up, yo. Should have woke up.
You'd have been no good for work, but you'd have been definitely had a
I'd have
better
been,
damn story to
yeah,
tell
I
the
mean,
next.
even if it was just conversation, like, it was just like, I like meeting people, so. That's is that the same? That's the same whiskey, or that's something different now?
Yes, it's the same whiskey. So I
Why
pour
it look so dark?
because I have Pepsi in it.
If
I
you
pour a
don't
drink.
take that Pepsi out of there and drink it like a G, drink it like a G.
So
Look at her.
sir, sir, I drink a lot.
Okay.
I'm somebody that enjoys to drink while I'm doing things. Cook, smoke, whatever. I'm
Oh,
not
so you
somebody
got
that's like,
yeah,
yeah, turn up,
right.
let's do it,
But you can
motherfuckers,
slow sip it.
yeah. No, not no straight alcohol. What the fuck?
Yeah,
No.
you can.
You gonna be sitting there sipping everything? No. Nah. I like to be able to.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to take a whole a drink.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
I
Ain't
like
nothing
a
wrong
little
with it.
bit of rocks. I like a little bit of soda. You know what I'm
I need
saying?
straight. I need mine straight if I'm a drink. I'm not a big drinker. I'm a smoker if I do it, but if I drink,
But you see,
straight.
the people that don't drink like that, that's how they like their liquor. That's what I've learned. Like people that don't drink like that, like they liquor straight.
'Cause I need to know
They
what I'm
already
drinking.
know. They
I
already
know
know they about to get
exactly.
fucked up, and they just want to get to
I know what I'm drinking. Like I can see it. It's not mixed. I don't like you can mix a drink and it could be something crazy. I know this much.
Crazy shit. You sound like, look, so I didn't know nothing about roots and shit, right?
Oh
Until I met
yeah, I
my
heard about that.
ex-husband.
I put that. I had something like that. It's really good.
No, 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 no. You're not talking about
The
the same thing. I'm talking about
putting the
roots.
roots in the drink. I
No, no,
mean, the
no, no, no.
alcohol.
And food.
Oh no no no
When motherfuckers talk about roots and they put roots on you. You never heard of that? Like magic? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker put roots on your
Oh.
ass.
Mm-hmm.
I first heard about it. That's what I thought you meant by putting all kind of shit in drinks. I don't know. I thought that's what you meant. Like motherfuckers
Nah.
be putting all kind of crazy shit. Like that's how I went to like people put shit in food. I just heard about all that kind of shit. Motherfuckers doing crazy shit like that when I was just with my ex. Like I ain't never heard no shit like that. Motherfuckers put all kind of shit in food and drinks and all of that. I don't know. He was like, "You the only person food I ever ate with red sauce." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" That motherfucker was like, "You Italian. You probably don't know nothing about no goddamn no roots or nothing." I was like, "Bro, roots?" And that's what he told me about how hoes be putting like period blood and spaghetti sauce and shit.
Oh no. See no. That's disgusting. I'll be
You never
devastated.
heard of that? You never heard of roots? You never heard of that shit?
No.
Oh
No,
my
I haven't.
god.
No. And
So
if
I
somebody ever
wasn't
does that,
alone.
I
I know
will.
somebody in your comments right now is heard of fucking roots. I know they
I'm
have.
sure
There's
a
no
female
way.
has,
Like,
but
nah, men done heard of that shit too. That's how men know how to avoid that shit because men done heard of that shit too. I'm trying to tell you.
how do you
A
avoid?
man is who told me about the shit.
That's nasty.
Who are
Disgusting.
you
Absolutely.
telling? Who are you telling? You're talking to somebody that makes red sauce, everything. I'm Italian. I'm Italian, bro. We use a lot of red sauce, bro. That's really fucked up. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's like
Oh,
voodoo dolls and shit.
yeah, yeah. That's that down
So
south and down
I
south
told you I was in
thing.
that country now.
Hmm.
Told you I was in that country. I done heard some shit.
I could sit here and talk to you for hours, but I know you got things to do. I actually have to get ready for work. It's I go in early,
Mm-hmm.
early. So
Yes. Overnight kind of deal. I hope that you got some rest before this.
I took like a 2 3 hour nap or whatever, but I I won't take one until I probably get to New Jersey. I got to go to I got New Jersey Philly route tonight. So
Lord.
yeah, life of a driver. Got to go and do that. Got to do that. Before I let you go, Miss Genevita, Miss Rasta Ruby, is there anything you want to tell the viewing public? Anywhere to find you, your tag, I mean, your usernames or not usernames, but you know what I'm saying. Your
Yeah, I got
your
you. I got
profile
you.
name.
So, most of my profiles you can find me by my name, Genevita. Or anything you can find me by at Genevita, you can find me by Rasta Ruby.
As
And
you can see at the bottom of the screen there, her name, both spellings, Roster Ruby, and you got Genevita. So y'all can check her out. You don't have an IG, do you? Or do you?
I
Yes.
do is Genevita.
Oh, okay. I don't even have you on there, so I'm gonna have to follow you myself.
Yeah, I got IG, I got Twitter, I got Snap, Facebook,
And
OnlyFans, the whole
go
nine.
ahead, support her. While she go up there and show y'all what she do in the morning, man. So
It's a good time, you know what I'm saying? I have a grand time. Just depends on what kind of time you're looking to have. You know what I'm saying?
it is up to your discretion. You just let her
I
know.
don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to peer pressure nobody, child, but let me tell you, we have a good time. We have a good I
Well,
interact with my followers, the whole nine. It's a grand time.
that's a bet. Well, Miss Genevieve, thank you for your
Thank you for
time. I
having me. I
appreciate
appreciate
you.
it.
Now, man, I definitely appreciate you giving me your time because it's been an hour, 20 minutes. I know it's getting late. Now you got your little ones over there, so I don't want to hold you up too long. But guys, follow her, Rasta Ruby, Genevieve. I am the Hefe Hippie. Y'all know what I always tell y'all, man. Go smoke some